Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another horrific episode of Surviving Jay-Z's Low Cut. We are surviving Jay-Z's low cut. Y'all know this is when he had the low cut, guys. So we are surviving when the hair started to grow. This is when the hair initially started, like the roots was starting to come. I need y'all to smash that like button because this is pure survival at this point. And I keep telling y'all, like, I can't even eat dinner. I can't even eat dinner. I don't even know if you guys hear that it's chicken frying in the background. I'm talking about you could hear the chicken and the grease just popping. You know what I'm saying? But right now we are in survival mode, and I have to think about Maya. I have to think about Maya. Yes, I want to eat. Yes, I weigh 200 and like 60 pounds. So fat boy love to eat, but we must survive. I told Jay-Z's alleged daughter, his alleged biological daughter, that I was gonna keep my foot on Jay-Z's hairstyle. You know how they say keep your foot on a person's neck? No, I'm keeping it on his hairstyle. And his daughter told me that I can do it. Surviving Jay-Z's low cut. Now, Maya, R&B singer Maya, guys, I know y'all gotta remember her. Yellow Bone, whole stone cold yellow bone, and the things that this woman reveal is so horrific. Jay-Z, I know you don't like me, dude. Like, I just know for a fact you don't like me, man. Because you hate the fact that I got a voice and a platform to help these people that's been surviving your hairstyle and surviving your low cut. You know what I mean? This is when it first started. This is when the hair first started to grow. The first Jay-Z that had the low cut, you were different, but you had it in you. You know what I'm saying? But when the hair started to grow, the money started to grow, Jay-Z, and you started to change. Beyonce started to be drunk in love, and then your hair started to grow to look like that painter, like 50 Cent said. But anyway, Maya, everybody, allegedly, R&B singer Maya, and Jay-Z, I'm saying allegedly, but I'm gonna let the receipts go. So they're gonna see what I'm saying to the Monomaku side because I have the receipts, Jay-Z. Yes, I'm talking to you. You can have that facial expression all you want. Only person scared of you is Beyonce, because Solange ain't, and neither is Maya, because everybody forgot about Maya. Everybody, and people think that motherfuckers forgot about Dre. Eminem proved that. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. It's a bunch of bullshit. And motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. But no, people forgot about Maya. You know what I mean? But she's moving on, Jay-Z. Now she's moving on. And allegedly, she is making threats about filing a lawsuit against you. Your daughter's been coming out, resurfacing. Your alleged biological daughter, you did that rant out there at Grammys, standing up against the higher people that's higher than you, that made you a billionaire. Now, all of a sudden, you are on the list of the Russell Simmons and the Diddy Glovers. I'm telling you, Jay-Z, I'm sorry. I got to react to this. This is pure survival at this point, but I'm going to give y'all the receipts. The R&B singer Maya, if y'all forgot about her, like Craig Mack, rest in peace to Craig Mack. Look how Diddy made Craig Mack's whole career disappear. When it was the brand new flavor in your ear, then you was like, what happened to Craig? You know what I mean? This is what these people can do in the industry. They can make your whole career disappear. You know what I'm saying? But Maya is allegedly about to do a lawsuit on him, guys. Just like Tierra Marie is the Jane Doe in Diddy's case. I'm just telling y'all right now. Tierra Marie, that's going to come out. Soon as they make her reveal, the industry, man, is just so much. But we must meditate, guys, before I give y'all the receipts, because I don't want to hold y'all up. Because people be like, oh, you don't ever get to the point. I'll be like, what the fuck, motherfucker? I'm a comic, goddammit. I got to do my part first. I'm not Wendy Williams. I'm not the Breakfast Club. I'm not, this is the ghetto club right here. But now we must meditate for Maya. We must do it for Maya. It's just bottom line. We always meditate. We always meditate. We're going to bring you back, Maya. Because for the people who forgot about Maya and how important she was, Jay-Z, when she was surviving. For you, I don't know what to do. Oh, you hear me, Jay-Z? She's singing. Yo, woman. She had to be a woman. Over you. Ooh. Yup. Mother at your door. I'm reminding you of Maya. Has been cheating. Get no more. Oh, moving on. Ooh, ooh, move. I'll be moving on. Ooh. Go ahead, sing it, Maya. Move. Wow, wow. Pure meditation. Pure meditation. And the girl said that she be moving on, Jay-Z. She said that she be moving on. This is when she was making hits and stuff for y'all. But we are surviving Jay-Z's low cut. And y'all need to hear this right here, man. Smash that like button, share this video. We are surviving Jay-Z's low cut.
We're starting to see former Rock Nation artists come out to speak about how he treated them during their time with him. And even singer Maya, who was not signed to Rock Nation, has stories for days when it comes to Jay-Z. Only a week after his former Rock Nation artist, MIA, came out to accuse him of teaming up with the shady Bronfman family. And another artist, Maya, is now coming out to expose Jay-Z of allegedly blackballing her career because she chose not to have an affair with him.
Wow, wow. Now y'all hear this, right? Y'all hear this. Now Maya, singer Maya, she'll be moving on. She's coming out saying that you was blackballing her career. Just like Diddy Glover. You know what I mean? This is just crazy. And I was wondering what happened to you, Maya. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie to you. I was like, damn, you was the shit in the 90s and the early 2000s. I think that was the end of it. You know what I mean? And the fact that you went through such a traumatizing time trying to get your career on another level, and Jay-Z's hairstyle and his low cut was trying to blackball you and hold you back because allegedly he was trying to get them bum buns. He was trying to get them bum buns. This is crazy, guys.
Out to expose Jay-Z of allegedly blackballing her career because she chose not to have an affair with him. According to Maya, Jay-Z allegedly made moves on her when they worked together on the remix of her song, Best of Me. And when she shot down his advances, he got mad and almost didn't go through with the song. After she turned him down, things started going left for her, and her career started taking hit after hit. And she has been convinced that Jay-Z is responsible for them. Girl, when I tell y'all that Maya is no longer afraid to speak her truth and expose people who are responsible for ruining her career, I am not kidding. Maya has been in the industry for a long, long time now because she first debuted in the late 90s. She had the entertainment world on lock because she dropped several bops, and she had a couple of hits under her.
And Maya was that face. Back in the 90s when you was like, oh my God, this Shallow Bone, she's beautiful, she bad, she can sing, without the toilet. You know what I'm saying? And look what happened to her. She just disappeared. She just disappeared. You know what I mean? And this explains it all. But Maya, guess what? I'm going to stand up with you. You know what I mean? And we're going to survive Jay-Z's hairstyle. We're going to do it together. Pure survival over here. Y'all got to smash that like button, guys. If y'all don't do it for me, do it for Maya.
In the late 90s, she had the entertainment world on lock because she dropped several bops, and she had a couple of hits under her belts in the 90s and early 2000s. But music was not her only forte because she was also a talented actress, and she even won a Grammy and a Screen Actors Guild for her music and her acting. So it's safe to say that she bodied both the music industry and the acting industry. In fact, she was classified as a triple threat actress, which means that she could sing, act, and dance, which is pretty impressive because only a handful of entertainers can do that. She was at the top of her career and released 3 albums, all of which were certified gold or higher by the RIAA. While working on her albums, she managed to break into the acting scene and had roles in successful movies like Shall We Dance. However, after the 3rd album dropped, she got into some kind of dispute with her record label, Interscope Records, and decided to leave the label. She was already working on her 4th album with the label, but it was shelved after she left. She later signed to Universal Motown Records, but unfortunately, things went really wrong at her new label. Her 4th album, which she had built a lot of hype.
Maya, I just need you to know, like, and I'm looking at you in your eyes. We are praying for you. We got almost 500 people in here praying for you, Maya. We all remember you. Anybody, like, I'll be 42. Anybody around my age, you know what I'm saying, from 35 on up, even maybe 30, remember who you are, Maya, and we stand with you. You know what I mean? And allegedly, you threatening to file a lawsuit against Jay Z. You know what I mean? At the same time, his daughter, all these people coming out right now, it's not looking good for Jay Z. It's about to get ugly like his hairstyle for that man, and it's just sad. We are surviving Jay Z's hairstyle, and we're surviving what happened to Maya's career. We're surviving whatever happened to Maya's career.
Was titled Liberation, but Universal Motown bungled up the promotion of the album. The album was delayed several times, and the next thing we knew, someone from the label accidentally leaked the album in Japan. Wow. Or at least they claimed it was accidental, but hey, I guess we'll never know. After the album leaked in Japan, it was only a matter of time before it leaked all over the world. And this was the beginning of the end for Maya. However, for some reason, she never sued Universal Motown, even though she was entitled to some form of compensation.
Y'all hear that? And she didn't sue before. She could have already sued. And she let them leak her album because she couldn't control it, but they told her she could have had sued. So somehow she still had love for Jay-Z. You know, a lot of them that was these people that was like they bosses, CEOs, whatever the case may be. You got to think they got in the industry when they was young. She got in there when she was in the 90s. She got to be like the same age as me. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes the people that groom you, like look how Usher feel about Diddy Glover, Justin Bieber. They still don't want to see Diddy go to jail. You know what I mean? And Maya she must have didn't want nothing bad to happen to Jay-Z. Or maybe somebody is telling her now, look, if you're gonna come out now. Cause this is how they did with Diddy Glover. Diddy Glover, it was a trickle effect. One motherfucker came out, then it was 1,000. Diddy still got lawsuits coming out. His hair is still getting grayer and grayer as I talk. We are surviving Jay-Z's low cut and surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle. And this alleged lawsuit that may be coming for him.
At least they claimed it was accidental, but hey, I guess we'll never know. After the album leaked in Japan, it was only a matter of time before it leaked all over the world. And this was the beginning of the end for Maya. However, for some reason, she never sued Universal Motown, even though she was entitled to some form of compensation since it was their fault that the album leaked. Instead, she chose to leave the label and become an independent artist. Over the years, people have often talked about what a big mistake it was for her to not have sued Universal Motown Records. So she finally addressed the situation, revealing that there was so much shady stuff going on in the industry that fans couldn't even begin to understand, and that there was so much negativity that artists were forced to endure behind the scenes.
Wow.
There can be power plays and ultimatums given for the people that hold the power, whether that be toward a female or male artist. It's very dangerous for you as an individual.
Wow, that just sounds scary alone. Did you hear what she just said? She said that it's power, like the power, the people that hold the power is very scary and it's very spooky. This is pure survival, Maya. And I'm telling you, somebody said you 44. I'ma be 42. So I knew we was around the same age. You know what I mean? I didn't know you was speaking out, Maya. I really didn't. My apologies. But now I got a voice and a platform so I can come out and speak against these people. This is crazy, man. We are surviving Jay-Z's possibility. Maya, if you go through with the lawsuit, I support you. I'm just telling you, Jay-Z, I'm sorry, but we must survive your hairstyle. And she must survive what she been through.
Whether that be toward a female or male artist.
Hold on, say it again, Maya, because we need to hear that.
Understand, and that there was so much negativity that artists were forced to endure behind the scenes.
There can be power plays and ultimatums given for the people that hold the power, whether that be toward a female or male artist. It's very dangerous for you as an individual. And you have to not be desperate. You have to be willing to say, I'm good.
Wow. Do you understand what this woman is saying? She said you can't be desperate for fame. You got to be able to tell them that I'm good. Do you understand this is worse than what we hearing about Diddy Glover? She's saying you got to literally tell them, the powers that be, look, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not letting people run trains on me. You're not gonna hire male prostitutes. You're not gonna do none of this stuff to me. And she stood up and look what happened to her career. That's why I believe all these stories that I hear about the industry. You know what I'm saying? Because she stood up and said, no, you can't get this Regina. Surviving the fact that you should know better, you can't have this Regina. What happened to you being having talent and you could just it can make you go far? Now, when you get far, I guess you got to do something strange, like Mike Epps said, for a piece of change. This is pure survival. Smash that like button, guys. We got 800 people in here. Maya, we are praying for you, and we got your back.
Individual. And you have
Hold on, say it again, Maya. This is the last time.
Behind the scenes.
There can be power plays and ultimatums given for the people that hold the power, whether that be toward a female or male artist, is very dangerous for you as an individual. And you have to not be desperate. You have to be willing to say, I'm good, and walk away.
She also claimed that the powerful people in the industry often go out of their way to target the younger and more vulnerable artists who are still trying to find their way in the industry.
You must protect your space, but you don't necessarily know what the agenda is behind someone speaking down to you, at you, etc. There are horrible things that happen every day, whether it be in the...
Wow, she said that there are horrible things that happen every day. I didn't even know about this interview, Maya. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm actually surprised. I didn't even know about this interview. You know what I mean? And the fact that you 44 years old and Jay-Z, I think Jay-Z's 412. I think Jay-Z's about 412 years old. Like, so he knows better. He's 412. You're 44. This is pure survival at this point. And I never saw this interview. You know what I mean? So it's so heart-wrenching. That's why I said that this is worse than Diddy Glover. Because the woman just said it. Like, it's stuff that was going on in the industry, man. That is just crazy. And she letting young people know when y'all get in the game. That's why she said they look for the vulnerable people. They look for the new up-and-coming people that's willing to do anything, to drop their drawers, get hit from the back. You know what I mean? Get hugged from the front and the back. Go to Diddy's parties and get naked. They willing to do all that just to make it. And she survived. And now she's still surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle.
Speaking down to you, at you, etc. There are horrible things that happen every day, whether it be
Horrible
in the
things.
industry or not, mentally, emotionally, financially. And you have to break down your value. You really have to assess that and your standards. And it's very difficult if you don't know it, if you can't identify it regarding what's coming at you. And that takes some time to maybe step away if you walked into this game not knowing who you are and your limitations. If you start early in any game without knowing who you are and being solid in some type of foundation, it's very dangerous.
So young people, y'all need to know, Maya's saying that if you step into the game while you young, it can swallow you up. That's what she letting y'all know. She's telling y'all right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you step into the game, you got to know what you're getting into. This is pure survival. This is pure survival. And I'm glad that she's letting young...
Often preyed on the younger.
She letting young girls know if you get into the game, you know what I mean, and you don't have the knowledge. These people pretend to be your friends. They pretend to be your friend. You know what I mean? We got 800 people. Let's get the likes up to 100. You know what I mean? We got to make it make sense. We doing this for Maya. This is not about me, guys. We are surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle.
Emotionally, financially. And you have to break down your value. You really have to assess that and your standards. And it's very difficult if you don't know it, if you can't identify it regarding what's coming at you. And that takes some time to maybe step away if you walked into this game not knowing who you are and your limitations. If you start early in any game without knowing who you are and being solid in some type of foundation, it's very dangerous.
She also revealed that the people in power often preyed on the younger, unsuspecting artists, and from the way she said it, people were convinced that she had had some sort of experience with this sort of thing, which is just heartbreaking.
I would definitely have to say those in power, that want to and get off on it, definitely plot on their prey.
Whoa! She said those that are in power definitely plot on their prey. Sounds like Diddy Glover's behavior, and it sounds like Jay-Z's behavior. Jay-Z, I tried to say to myself, okay, maybe this is just a coincidence. Why Jay-Z couldn't have been like this. But the girl is saying that they most definitely prey on their prey, on the weak. That's crazy.
Definitely plot
They
on their
plot.
prey.
They plot on their prey.
And you have to be willing to sacrifice
Whoa!
anything that you think you might benefit from, a career, etc., and say no. Period.
Whoa. Y'all gotta respect that. Smash that like button for that, guys. That was deep. She said you got to sacrifice. You know what I mean? You gotta sacrifice your career and say no. You know what I mean? If these people want to take advantage of you, make you do things, sex acts or any of this sick stuff to get you further in your career, you must say no. Like it's a drug. You must say no. This is pure survival at this point. She's being very detailed, and I didn't even know about this interview. You know what I mean? Like, man, guys, we must pray for Maya, and you know what I'm saying. This is not a laughing matter, but y'all gotta understand. Me being a comic, me telling the story and letting them talk too in between. I'm sorry, this is my sense of humor. I don't think that it's funny what she's going through. I wouldn't be trying to put it out there. Surviving the fact that I wouldn't be trying to put it out there if I thought it was a game. Y'all gotta like and subscribe, man. We surviving over here.
Definitely plot on their prey, and you have to be willing to sacrifice anything that you think you might benefit from, a career, etc., and say no. Period.
She then hinted that her career was held back because she had refused to give in to the pressures that she faced in the industry.
How did you stay so guarded within your career?
This is what I did. I said, no, I'm good. Thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so sometimes that doesn't translate as far as what you are allowed to have, what you have access to. You will be blackballed. You will be talked about. You will be rumored about. But you have to stand strong on what you don't care for. It's not that serious.
Wow, that is sad. Now I told y'all that I was eating fried chicken right now, and she just brought me a sample piece, and I'm sorry if I'm chewing this shit, but she just said it right there. Salute to the 900 people in the building. She said that they will make rumors up about you. They will blackball. They will do whatever they can do to destroy your career just for not listening to them. This is horrible. This is horrible.
What you have access to, you will be blackballed.
Wow. Hold on. She said you will be blackballed. Hold on. Go ahead, Maya. I'm sorry.
Definitely plot on their prey, and you have to be willing to sacrifice anything that you think you might benefit from, a career, etc., and say no. Period.
She then hinted that her career was held back because she had refused to give in to the pressures that she faced in the industry.
How did you stay so guarded within your career?
This is what I did. I said, no, I'm good. Thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so sometimes that doesn't translate as far as what you are allowed to have, what you have access to. You will be blackballed. You will be talked about. You will be rumored about. But you have to stand strong on what you don't care for. It's not that serious to me, if I have to sell my soul. I understand that I might have sacrificed something in the physical world, but the spiritual world is not worth it. You're okay.
Wow. She said, I'm not selling my soul. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to stop it again. Y'all got to understand when we're surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle, I'm actually hearing more while I'm watching this at the same time with y'all. So that just messed me up that she said, you gotta, what the hell she just say? Sacrifice yourself or sell your soul. Matter of fact, this is horrible. You gotta sell your soul to be a celebrity? Oh, I don't want to be a celebrity, guys. Please continue to subscribe. I'll stay YouTube famous. I don't want to be in the industry. I don't want Diddy's butt naked gay vampires to come and abduct me. Surviving the vampires? I'm cool. I'ma just stay YouTube famous. I don't want to go to Hollywood. I'm scared. You know what I mean? I probably walk into the office and they probably try to say, look, drop the soap. Drop it now. I feel like I'm back in prison.
Physical world, but the spiritual world is not worth it. You're okay. You don't need to.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Maya.
Sometimes that doesn't translate as far as what you are allowed to have, what you have access to. You will be blackballed. You will be talked about. You will be rumored about. But you have to stand strong on what you don't care for. It's not that serious to me, if I have to sell my soul. I understand that I might have sacrificed something in the physical world, but the spiritual world is not worth it. You're okay. You don't need to do anything. What you need to do is protect every part of your life, your spirit especially, because everything else is connected to that. There are some people, not everyone, that have huge egos, and awful mindsets.
Wow.
Towards men, towards women, towards people. And it's very difficult to be around. It's just very difficult. And the way they define success is not your idea of success.
Wow.
So,
after watching that interview,
that's
fans
crazy
believed that she was taking shots at Jay-Z because back in the day, there were rumors that Maya had a little something with Jay-Z, and ever since then, Maya's fans have had this theory that Jay had some sort of hand in getting her career to slow down. So they collaborated on the remix of her song Best of Me in 2000, and according to one of the producers who worked on the song, Jay-Z felt disrespected by Maya because he didn't think that she was grateful enough to him for hopping on her song. The producer said, so Jay came to the studio that night at the Hit Factory. He got it right away. He understood what it was, but he didn't like Maya's vibe in the room. He looked at her like she was a spoiled brat because she was. Jay looked at her like, I'm about to rap on your record, you're about to have a hit, and I don't think you really appreciate it.
Wow.
The producer claimed that Jay-Z then stormed out of the studio, after which people in the studio said to Maya, yo, Maya, Jay wants to do the record, but he feels like you're not giving him any love. Like, no thank you or none of that. Jay-Z was later persuaded to come back and finish the song, but there have been a lot of speculations about his relationship with Maya after this. Word on the streets is that he tried to put moves on Maya, but she shot him down. And that's the real reason that he got salty, and that's why he and the producers tried to paint the narrative that Maya was ungrateful for the feature. That died down after a while, and Maya was living her life until 2014, after the Jay-Z Solange elevator incident went down, and rumors had it that Jay-Z was cheating on Beyonce, which brought up the whole Maya situation. And people were accusing her of being Jay-Z's secret side piece. It got worse when Beyonce's Lemonade album dropped, and Maya was accused of being Becky with the good hair.
Wow. So Beyonce was taking shots at Maya for being Becky with the good hair. See, I didn't even know that, guys. This is pure survival. I did not know that Maya was Becky with the good hair. I thought that she was talking about a white woman. I didn't know she was talking about what Maya is like, Puerto Rican or mixed or something. Yo, this is pure survival. So Maya was Becky with the long hair. We got 1,200 people in the building, guys. Smash that like button. We are surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle and the fact that Maya was Becky with the good hair. I didn't know that.
Studio, after which people in the studio said to Maya, yo, Maya, Jay wants to do the record, but he feels like you're not giving him any love. Like, no thank you or none of that.
Wow.
Jay-Z was later persuaded to come back and finish the song, but there have been a lot of speculations about his relationship with Maya after this. Word on the streets is that he tried to put moves on Maya, but she shot him down. And that's the real reason that he got salty, and that's why he and the producers tried to paint the narrative that Maya was ungrateful for the feature. That died down after a while, and Maya was living her life until 2014, after after the Jay-Z Solange elevator incident went down, and rumors had it that Jay-Z was cheating on Beyonce, which brought up the whole Maya situation. And people were accusing her of being Jay-Z's secret side piece. It got worse when Beyonce's Lemonade album dropped, and Maya was accused of being Becky with the good hair. She was dragged so hard that she eventually had to come out to deny the allegations. A fan on Instagram asked her, "Heard you and Jay-Z had an 11-year affair. Are you his side chick or nah?" And Maya quickly fired back, "Never did, never was, and never will." She also wrote, "I play second to no one, pay my own bills, have my own label, own management company, rely on God only, and respect myself and marriage too much for nonsense."
Shout out to Maya for that. Maya said, I play second to no one. I'm not Jay-Z's side piece. I pay my own bills. I have my own label, my own management company, rely on God only. And I respect myself. So basically, when she was saying how they make you do stuff in the industry to sell your soul and do all that, she said, no, she relies on God. You know what I mean? And she respect herself. We got to salute to Maya for that, guys. That was a heck of a reply to that girl that called her Jay-Z's side bitch, and she's Becky with the long hair or the good hair. You know what I mean? No, she relies on God. You know what I mean? She relies on God. Y'all got the game messed up, man. Like, salute to Maya for standing up and surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle.
In her interview with Vlad TV, she also revealed that the things she saw while working in the industry eventually made her create her own label so she could do her own thing on her own terms.
You have to step outside of your box, which is why I named my label Planet 9. It's the furthest from Earth. I have had to create my own rules, my own standards to live by, and do things in my own time. My planet might not necessarily rotate around the sun 365 days. It might take me 7 years to do something in my own time.
Well, you know what, Maya? You're doing it the right way. Even if it take you 7 years, 20 years, her whole point is, I'm not selling my soul. I'm not. I don't care how long it take. Y'all gotta salute that. Y'all gotta y'all gotta give her props for that. You know what I mean? So if she's allegedly threatening to sue Jay-Z, I'm not gonna be surprised from listening to this. Oh, when her lawsuit come out, if it comes out, if they don't sweep it under the rug with her out speaking about this right now, I don't know. Because Cassie, this is Maya. Y'all see what happened with Cassie. When Cassie sued Diddy, because she's already a public figure. She's already famous. If people find out this is why we haven't seen or heard from her, because she was fighting and surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle, you know what I mean? And not settling for less and doing things that she didn't want to do. Oh my God. You think that we're not going to side with her? If Maya, I'm telling you right now, you come out and you say what you just said on this interview and your lawsuit, oh yeah, we're going to believe it 100%. Just like we believed everything that Cassie said. This is crazy, guys. This is pure survival.
Versus one Earth year. But I have to put myself in a completely different world and environment just to function and stay good, stay alive. And stay happy.
It's crazy.
Wow, you gotta function. Do y'all hear the stuff she's saying? That's what the industry's like. She said she had to separate herself to stay alive. That shit ain't no game. This is a Kid Cudi car get blown up situation. She had to move. Look at her face. First of all, she looked like she wanted to cry a few times. I'm not even going to front. Whoever I heard say that, she did look like she wanted to cry, and the things she was saying made me want to cry. I ain't even going to hold y'all. But look at how her eyes when she explaining this shit. You know what I mean? And then she's saying basically, you can. Oh man, I'm getting scared now. She's talking about dying. You know what I mean? Like, I make my jokes, but I don't want them to come for me for real, for real. It just sounds like crazy. You would think to go to a record label, it's gonna make your dreams come true. You know how when you're a kid, like, wow, my dreams come true. This shit sound like you going to prison or hell.
To do something in my own time versus one Earth year. But I have to put myself in a completely different world and environment just to function and stay good, stay alive. And stay happy.
It's crazy how one person can decide to mess with your bag just because you exercised your right to turn down their advances. Maya has been getting a lot of support from fans who said, "I can tell from her demeanor in the interview, whatever went down behind the scenes has hurt her deeply."
Yes.
She looked like she wanted to cry at times. Always wondered what happened to Maya. She always had an elegance and grace about her.
Y'all see what the fans said? Look, that's the same thing I said. It looked like she wanted to cry.
Because you exercised your right to turn down their advances. Maya has been getting a lot of support from fans who said, I can tell from her demeanor in the interview, whatever went down behind the scenes has hurt her deeply. She looked like she wanted to cry at times. Always wondered what happened to Maya. She always had an elegance and grace about her. Respect her then, even more now. Proud of her. And I respect her for having boundaries, respect for herself, and morals.
Me too.
Maya was not about to sell her soul to sleep her way through the industry. And that's why they was mad. But
wow. Salute to Maya, guys. This is pure survival at this point. Maya, I always had love for you, but I gained more respect. You know what I mean? Even more. I never saw that interview with you talking about that, and you could clearly hear what she's saying. And if you go through with this lawsuit, I know I'm in support. This make me want to just listen to. This was one of my favorite songs from you, Maya, and it still is. You know what I mean? Up to this day, when I heard about you allegedly threatening to sue this man, I said, hold on, what was my Maya song? And I jumped right on YouTube. I said, you know what, Maya's moving on. She ain't selling her soul to Jay-Z's hairstyle. But for you, I don't know what to do. Come on, sing it with me, y'all. Y'all be a glamour. And I'll get over you. Oh, Your be mother creeping at your door. Oh, yeah. Been cheating. I can't take it no more. Oh, y'all know I'm killing it. I'm moving on.